I have heard the name of Idlib, of course, mentioned so often. It's almost become a mythical name. This was the first opportunity after the fall of the regime on the 8th of December to be able to go with colleagues to Idlib. So it was a very moving moment for me. Idlib is a place that hosts a huge number of internally displaced persons, about 2 million of them. So we went to see the camps for ourselves, to talk to those who have been living there, and to see what were their sentiments, what were their feelings after the huge developments, events of the 8th of December. From the many families that we talked to in several camps, the main reason that kept them in those camps for so many years was fear. While that fear has gone, they have a great deal of other anxieties particularly related to the material conditions back in their home areas. And the conditions are appalling. The problems that they face are shelter. The level of destruction of the housing is just very difficult to imagine if you have not seen it with your own eyes. Either they're going back to homes which are totally destroyed, or at best partially destroyed, or they go back and they find that their house has been occupied by somebody else, and then they are engaged in a very complex legal process to try to get those homes back. In most cases, they don't have any jobs, they don't find any livelihood opportunities. Perhaps one, at best two members of a large family will have partial jobs, maybe working one, if very lucky, 2 days a week. For, we have heard today, a maximum of $5 a day for those who have returned to be able to stay, and for more to be able to return. There really needs to be an injection of humanitarian aid, because even though there has been a dramatic change on the political side on the 8th of December, the economic situation, the humanitarian situation has not changed at all. I think we have two roles at the moment in Syria in this, let's say, in this new post-8 December Syria. I think that one is to try to use our voice to mobilize actors, be they political actors, financial actors, development actors, to do those things which we cannot do on our own because we are a humanitarian agency. The second thing we can do, of course, is what we can deliver operationally as a humanitarian agency, which is limited, but it can make a difference. To do the types of things that we have been doing now for a while, shelter repairs, some livelihoods activities, helping people to access civil documentation. Those activities we have been carrying out. We have a lot of experience in doing them all over Syria, but because of the limited funding, we have been doing them at a very small scale. And if we had more funding, if we had more support, we would be able to scale up those activities in quite a substantive way. The fact that they're going back, they're choosing to go back to those extremely difficult conditions, which, you know, in some cases the conditions of the villages they're going back to are actually worse than those in the camps where they have been for many years. I think that is an illustration of just how much they want to go home. And that is why it is so important that the international community really mobilizes itself very quickly and helps them.